Hey, pursuers, take a breath with me for a second. I want to see inhale, exhale. Because today is a really special episode. Today is episode 50. And honestly, that feels surreal to say out loud. Because what started as a simple idea became a space, a reflection, a space for truth, a space for growth, a space for us. And if you've been here with me, thank you for helping me make it what it is today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whether you've been listening since episode 1 or you found this podcast somewhere along the way, thank you for being here. Again, thank you for showing up. Thank you for slowing down with me. And thank you for choosing yourself enough to keep growing. Because 50 episodes later, this is much bigger than a podcast. It's a reminder that healing matters, growth matters, and becoming the person you're meant to be matters too. When I first started Pursuing Me with Charita, it wasn't about creating a perfect podcast. It was about creating a space where we could slow down, reflect honestly, and have the kind of conversations that help us grow from the inside out. Because personal growth isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's simply the decision to be a little more honest with yourself than you were yesterday. And over the past 50 episodes, that's exactly what we've been doing together. And I can't thank you enough, guys, for tuning in week after week, month after month. And we are finally at episode 50. Over these conversations, we've explored a lot. We talked about survival mode. We talked about growth and grief. We talked about becoming someone you can trust. We talked about identity, authenticity, and self-respect. We talked about learning to be loved without performing. And every one of those conversations had the same intentions. And that's to help us become more aware of who we are and who we are becoming. Because awareness is where real growth begins. Before we move forward, I want to invite you to take a moment with me. If you're somewhere safe to do so, and not behind the wheel, take a slow breath with me. And ask yourself this simple question. Have I grown since the first time I started doing the inner work? Maybe you're more aware of your patterns. Maybe you've set boundaries you never thought you could. Maybe you're learning to trust yourself more. Or maybe you're just beginning to ask deeper questions about your life. And if that's where you are, that's growth too. Because growth doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it looks like just being honest. Sometimes it looks like awareness. And sometimes it looks like simply refusing to stay the same. So to every pursuer listening right now, I want you to know something. This podcast isn't just about me sharing ideas. It's about a community of people choosing growth. People choosing reflection. People choosing honesty. People choosing to become more intentional about the life they're building. And if you've been here for even one episode, you're a part of that. And I am truly, truly grateful for you. Episode 50 isn't the finish line. It's simply a milestone. Because the work we're doing here, the reflection, the inner work, the honest conversations, that's lifelong work. But it's also meaningful work. And I'm really grateful that we're doing it together. Because that is my goal for the Inner Work Club. And if these conversations have been helping you grow and you want to go deeper, with the community we're building, I want to personally invite you to join us inside the Inner Work Club. It's a space where we continue these conversations. We reflect together and support each other in the process of becoming better versions of ourselves. You can find a link in the description of this episode. Guys, before we close today, I just want to say this to every pursuer that is listening. If you've been showing up for these conversations, reflecting, learning, growing, and doing the inner work in your own life, I want you to remember something. You're not just listening to a podcast. As I said before, you are a part of a community of people choosing to grow on purpose. And I'm really grateful that you're here. Whether you're on episode 1, episode 20, or episode 50 with me today, I'm proud of you for continuing to pursue growth. Because growth requires honesty. It requires courage. And it requires the willingness to keep showing up for yourself. And that's exactly what we're doing here together. Guys, until next time, pursuers, keep doing the work because the work is working. And again, thank you for these past 50 episodes. Peace.